Good morning, YouTube. What up? So, there is a lot of talk about this bill and going through, hopefully allowing us to purchase suppressors or silencers. They're actually, the legal term is silencers, even though they aren't really silencers. They're suppressors, but kind of like assault rifles, right? So anyway, this bill is looking like it has a pretty good chance of hopefully making it to Trump's desk within the next couple of months. And what it would do, from what I'm understanding, is that it would allow you to purchase one, but you would still have to get a regular background check. You just wouldn't have to pay the $200 tax stamp. I think that's still ridiculous, but I think they're doing that to help appease the opposition. Although I think no matter what you do, the opposition isn't going to be happy about it. So why not just make it a regular accessory that you could just buy off the shelf? But, you know, there are countries out there like South Africa and New Zealand that have, and England, that have far more restrictions on firearms than we do. And you can walk in and just buy one, just like, you know, it's expected that you buy one for your firearm. It's considered a courtesy to put one on your firearm because it helps keep the noise down. So hopefully that will go through and we will be able to buy our suppressors without having to get the tax stamp, as well as hopefully push the prices of those down and allow us to have home defense without going deaf. So definitely, if you guys are involved, you know, write your congressmen, your senators, push for this to be passed. Let them know that this is an important thing, and it needs to happen. So, and I will try and keep you guys updated on my daily vlog as to where that is headed and what it looks like, and you know, that sort of thing. So, the other thing I wanted to go over is last night, me and my wife went and watched the Patriots. Basically, it's about the Boston bombing. And one of the things that, even though in this particular situation kept playing through my mind, is being responsible for your own self, or your own protection. Being able to protect yourself in situations where there's something like this going on. Now, with the Boston bombing, obviously it was a bomb, but the issue with that is having situational awareness, being able to identify, hey, that guy just dropped a backpack and walked away, and knowing that that isn't right, and being able to leave the situation, getting away from there. And so learning to have situational awareness. As a concealed carry permit holder, I try and work on that often. That doesn't mean that I'm not complacent. More times than I am aware. But when I am carrying, I try to be very particular about the places I go, the things that I do, because I want to avoid those circumstances. I want to avoid those situations. And so being smart about where I go, I'm not going to go to a bar when I'm carrying. I'm not going to go, I'm not just going to randomly go down, downtown in a bad area when I'm carrying if I don't have the need to. Now, if I have to go to that neighborhood, then I'm, gonna be carrying. But just doing my best to avoid those types of situations. I'm not a type of person that likes to pick fights. I wasn't in a lot of fights in school. So that's not something that I'm not one of these guys with the big head that, puffs his chest out and that sort of thing. That's just not who I am. So that's not something that I have to contend with. But being aware of your surroundings, being aware of things that aren't, just aren't normal, I think is something that us as a society really need to get better at. We have gotten so complacent because we've been so lucky and so safe over the years that we haven't had to have that type of situational awareness. But things are changing. It's a changing world. And things like the Boston bombing show that it's not the 80s anymore. In the 90s, it's a whole different world, and we have to be aware of what our surroundings are. We have to be aware of, that's odd, that's not right. So I just challenge you guys to work on that, and go see the movie. It was a great movie. I think that there were, I don't know, Mark Wahlberg has been doing some really good stuff, and I just thought it was a good movie. So definitely go take a look at that, and it also changes my opinion of the tactics that they used to hunt the Tsarnaev brothers down, when they locked everybody in, or had everybody go in their homes and did door to door. Just because these guys weren't just shooting, they were throwing bombs. And I'm sorry, I think that they handled that, the police department and the FBI handled that situation appropriately. So anyway, guys, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, and definitely share if you think this video is any good. I'm gonna hopefully get a video out tonight. That is my goal, to get an actual subjective video out tonight, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys, for watching, and you guys have a great day.